Hey, I don't feel so good. Something's not right. Something's coming over me. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, Black Friday. Paint the devil on the wall. I'm out to destroy and I will cut you down. Really, to tell you the truth, I haven't had anything to say, so I'm not talking too much lately. You see, it's not like I'm looking for things to talk about. It just, if it occurs to me, I do. Nothing interesting to me lately. But what I know is that I had to do a video because I know when I'm not here, some of you, you miss me. It's true, I know. There are a lot of people in my life that miss me. Some of them I even told they would. And I know they miss me. I never did them wrong other than fucking leaving. The one place I worked at for 9 years in Kalamazoo, from the time I got there to the time I fucking said goodbye and left town. Probably the sun setting at my back. I was going east in a U-Haul. I was working at that place, and when Victoria and I got together for real, and there will be people. I worked midnights because they need to keep people out of my way. Somehow they did it that way. I was midnights there, and then they fucking sent me to the East Plant to do the first tier 1 project that this company had ever had, and it was with Toyota Canada. They couldn't think of anybody that could do it but me. Just stay out of the fucking way or you'll get run over. I don't slow down for people. I get fucking really close to them to let them be sure that I could have fucking gotten it. And all it would have taken is a slight bit of an urge. Run that fucker over so the others know, stay out of the fucking way. A forklift is not a joke. It's a death machine. So they kept me up there. And I was at the main plant, and I'd gotten the news in a secret meeting with some of the higher ups that they had this thing coming, and there were only about 4 or 5 of us in the whole building that even fucking knew this thing. It was quiet. They said, keep it quiet. And so for about 2-3 weeks before I was going over to the main plant, the supervisor from the factory area where everybody was just skeletal, not first shift shipping, receiving, shit like that all over the place, people fucking like maniacs in the assembly room fucking running through. Jesus fucking Christ, it's like Grand Central Station. That's what the angry shipping lady used to scream all the time. But so I didn't deal with anybody. I was my own person, and I was even told by the higher ups, if that fucking supervisor tries to tell you what to do, you tell him he talks to us, that he doesn't work. I don't work for him. And I'm like, boy, that's another one you should have never told me. I'd give that guy shit. He'd try to start shit. He was on a power trip the whole time because I was just my own person. and he'd fucking try to tell me shit, and I would correct him, and then he'd pull shit up in the break room while I'm talking, say something, and I'd fucking turn on him telling you realize you have no fucking authority over me. And he shuts the fuck up. Say that in front of the whole fucking break room full of people when he's being a smart ass. His people know who to respect, and it's not him. They choose who to respect. And so when I found out I was going to that other place, just for the last couple weeks in that place when I'm working, and he'd try to come up and say something, and I'd look at him, and he didn't even know about this fucking project that we were doing. And I'd look at him and I say, you're going to miss me when I'm gone. And I said that to just about everybody I fucking knew. You're going to miss me when I'm gone. And they do. Because I never did them wrong outside of leaving. So I didn't want you to miss me. And I didn't have anything to talk about. And I said, well, there's a fucking binder sitting right there. There's got to be something in it. And I picked it up. I opened it up to this page. This really does happen. And I saw there was a poem I wrote from the time when I was working in that place. And even before I was in these positions, when nobody was around, I had free reign over the place all the time I worked there. They just let them go. And so nobody knew where I was, and I would slip out there. Sneak. I had every right to fucking do whatever the fuck I wanted. That's where people run into problems dealing with a guy like me. You're not my boss, you're my supervisor, and all due respect for rank and time, they're not my supervisor. They can go fuck themselves. But everybody's trying so hard to tell somebody what to do. But I would slip out and put shit I wrote on the bulletin board with ads and fucking notifications. Once I changed the HR lady's message in there, she said, you know, you never know how far you go until you try, or something like that at the bottom of her thing. I printed out in the same blue ink on the printer at home, the same font and size, and I fucking pasted it in there. And I said, you'll never know how hard failure can be until you've tried your best and fell short. That thing sat up there for about 2 days and was taken down, I'm sure, by her. I would do phantom poet shit, and I put stuff on. And this is one of my phantom poet things. I type it out on, and people would be looking at it. That was the greatest joy. I'd never let anybody know I was the phantom poet, but you'd see a few people standing there reading it and talking to each other about it, and I'm like, I have affected people. This one I put up there. I grabbed this book just so I'd have a reason to be here today. I do miss talking to you. I have fun with it. But I just grabbed it because I knew there'd be something to read. I could call it a Judas reading on the playlist down below. You can find playlists for anything you want. January 21 and its children, mind-blowing experience. Geez, all kinds of them. Look into my favorites. I don't put everything in there. It really does. This one will probably be in my favorites because I'm enjoying this. a dark light in the glowering night. Look, it's all written down. With the sky abrupt with anger, he shines on your face, so full of disgrace. Alas, the perfect stranger. You hear about the perfect stranger. This fucker's coming at you and you're not going to be able to stop him, I guess. And you don't want to stop him because he is so full of disgrace. There's something about disgrace that some girls find attractive. I mean, how can you ever be queen of a nation if you're hanging around a guy that's not willing to break a few rules? Every girl wants to be queen. I mean, at some point, playing princess gets boring. A dark light in the glowering night, with the sky content with anger. He shines on your face so full of disgrace. Alas, the perfect stranger. Hi, stranger. Stranger than most.
I am the Judas Resurrection.